Hi, Chuck Hawley from West Marine, and today I'm here with Dave Johnson from Blue Sea Systems. And Dave, this is a neat little battery switch. It is so tiny. So tell me, where does this fit into the boater's electrical system?
Well, virtually, in fact, all batteries on a boat really need to have a battery switch.
Okay.
And this one actually is rated at 300 amps continuous, which is higher rating than some of the larger frame battery switches. So although it's small, it's really quite a robust battery switch.
Okay, so this is just an on-off switch. It only works with one battery.
That's right.
It has two terminals in the back. Boy, these are beefy terminals.
They are, and I think that that's one of the reasons why it gets such a high rating. These are 3/8 inch tin-plated 100% electrical copper terminals.
Wow. Okay. So we would bring in a heavy cable coming in from the
That's
battery,
right.
and the other one would lead out to all the circuits on the boat.
That's correct.
So if you turn off this switch, you basically turn off the whole electrical system.
Everything, that's right.
Okay. So this would be used on a boat that only has a single battery.
That's correct. And there can be multiple batteries on that boat, but it might be a single battery for a bow thruster, for example,
Okay.
or a windlass. So,
And why do you? What's the safety aspect of a battery switch? Why do you need one?
well, there's a lot of potential energy in a battery, and I think that becomes clear for anyone that's ever dropped a wrench down across two posts of a battery, and it's almost welded a hole through it. There's an enormous amount of energy, and if there's an electrical fire on a boat, the first thing you're supposed to do is go and turn the power off from the battery, and that's the purpose of the battery switch.
Okay, and that reduces the heat that's coming from the battery in the form
That's
of
exactly right.
electrical energy.
That's exactly right.
Okay, any other features about this that make it especially good for marine use?
Well, it's ignition protected, so it can be mounted in any configuration in a boat, in an engine room, near the batteries. Another feature is that it's actually waterproof. So we've seen these; they're often mounted outside. Some other nice features is this can be mounted in several methods. One is through a panel if you drill a 2-inch hole. Another one would be if you're mounting it in a bulkhead, and it can be mounted just right on the surface of a bulkhead, or it can be mounted with right on the surface this way as well, surface mounted. One other feature I wanted to point out, if you wouldn't mind holding that, is that since this is designed for electrical wires coming up this way, you may have electrical wires coming in at the sides, and so these simply snap out and can snap in depending upon which direction the wires are coming.
So that gives you insulation from these very high amperage circuits.
That's exactly right.
Okay, now if somebody had a 2-battery system and wanted to use this M-series switch,
Sure.
what would they do?
We have another model which is a selector switch, and that's part number 6007. We also have our innovation award-winning dual circuit plus battery switch, which is a double pole battery switch, and it basically is 2 battery switches turning on and off simultaneously with one switch.
Great. Well, Blue Sea Systems has a remarkable assortment of battery switches, from very small ones up to very, very high capacity ones with any configuration that you're looking for, all of which are available at West Marine.